Advanced Residential Applications and Case Studies. Chapter 8, Cost and Income Approaches. Page 11. Cost to raise and remove. When the existing improvements are no longer the highest and best use, it will often be necessary to determine demolition costs. If a property is purchased for development to another use, and the existing improvements are to be raised and removed, the cost of removing the improvements should be added to the purchase price in order to determine the total cost of acquiring the land. The appraiser may need to apply this analysis to comparable sales when estimating the land value of the subject. It also will be necessary to determine if there is any salvage value in the improvements that are raised. Examples of items potentially having salvage value would be custom-made doors, hardwood flooring, wood siding, and wood beams. Many times, these items are taken from old buildings and recycled in new construction. An example: a property consisting of a half-acre lot with an old duplex is purchased for $350,000. The purchaser immediately raises the structure at a cost of $35,000 and constructs a single-family home on the lot. The owner is able to salvage approximately $5,000 worth of materials, including the aluminum siding, copper plumbing, and bricks. Based on this situation, the indicated value of the site would be $380,000. You take the $350,000, you add $35,000, and you minus $5,000. End of page. Page 12, legal costs. An estimate of the legal costs to cure a particular item is often required when an assignment involves the following items: change in zoning, changing non-conforming or illegal use to a legal use. It is important to remember that there must be a reasonable probability that a zoning change would be approved before the appraiser can provide an opinion of value based on the assumption that the zoning will be changed. The application for a zoning change may require the services of an attorney, which can add to the total costs. Changing a non-conforming use or illegal use is another area where legal costs may be incurred. Obtaining permits for an addition or garage conversion often requires the services of an attorney. For an illegal use, it may require going to court to let a judge decide if the illegal use can be continued or changed to legal non-conforming status. End of page. Page 13. Check your understanding. This quiz has a total of 3 questions. There will be 1 question per page. You must achieve 65% to pass this quiz. Start quiz. Number 1. A new home with 2,575 square feet sold for $632,000. Similar lots in the subject's subdivision are selling for $180,000. And the site improvements are worth $12,000. What is the indicated cost per square foot of the dwelling? A. $245.44. B. $175.53. C. $170.87. Or D. $181. I'm going to go A. And the reason being is I think that this is a deceptive question because the question is what is the indicated cost per square foot of the dwelling, right? And in the first part, it says a new home with 2,575 square feet sold for $632,000. And then this next part, it just goes on a kind of a rant, but it's not, I don't know if it's really part of the question. It just talks about similar lots in the subdivision are selling for $180,000, and the site improvements are worth $12,000, right? But it's like, what does that have to do with the actual the new home? You know, it says what is the indicated cost per square foot of the dwelling, and all you had to do was just take the price that it sold for, $632,000, divide that by the square feet, 2,575 square feet equals 245.436, rounded to 245.44. I mean, could be wrong, but that's what I'm coming up with. Number 2, the contract cost for constructing a house 7 years ago was $485,000. The index for that time was 112.2. The current index is 156.9. What would the cost of the house be today? A. $616,551. B. $633,879. C. $661,884. Or D. $678,222. I'm going to go D, $678,222. What I did was I took the original sale price, which was $485,000. I divided it by the index for that time, which was 112.2, which kicked me out $4,322.638, right? And what I did with that was I multiplied it by today's current index, which was 156.9. Bam, $678, $221, whatever. D. And lastly, number 3. You are appraising a small new home with 1,120 square feet, which sold for $189,000. During the appraisal process, you estimate the site value at $30,000 and the site improvements at $7,000. What is the indicated cost per square foot of the dwelling? A, $141.96, B, $131.17, C, $140.34, or D, $135.71. Per square foot of the dwelling. Okay, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go that 189,000 minus 37,000. Well, site improvements, those part of the dwelling, shouldn't it? Maybe. Which leaves me with $185,300 divided by the square foot. 165. See, yeah. Okay, so there is no 165.446. So I'm going to try that again. 189,000 site improvements minus 30,000 equals 159 divided by the square feet equals 141.96. I'm going to go A. Assessment completed. Finish. You failed. You got a 33.3%. So remember, number 1, the correct answer was $170.87. The formula to get that was $632,000 minus $180,000 minus $12,000 equals $440,000. 440,000 divided by 2,575 equals $170.87 a square foot. Number 2, you said $678,222, and that was correct. Number 3, the correct answer was $135.71 a square foot. The formula is $189,000 minus $30,000 minus $7,000 equals $152,000. 152,000 divided by the square feet, 1,120 equals $135.71. Market extraction building costs.